beautiful Lago di Varese, and the field, of course, Great Britain, Italy, and France. This will be a 3-boat final. And we'll be underway then in just a moment. Stunning conditions, as mentioned. And the PR3 category, just to ground us, these are athletes who just meet the minimal impairment criteria, either visual or physical impairment.
So there's the British Erin Kennedy up there in the bows, the Coxed, that heroic story of hers recovering from cancer. Frankie Allen, Guidra Raskukaite, Morgan Feisnoise, I have been calling him Rice Noise, I'm so sorry Morgan, and Edward Fuller in the stroke seat. There are the Italians in lane 2, Luca Conti, just 19 years of age, in the bow, Tommaso Schettino, Carolina Foresti, Greta Muti, she's been around the sport for so long, hasn't she? And Flavio Grasselli, just 15 years of age, in the Cox's seat. And the French crew here, Erika Sazot from Société Nautique Amiens, Grégoire Biraud in the 2-seat, Jérôme Hamelin from Aix-les-Bains and Margot Boulot from Cercle d'Aviron Norgenté, Émile Gistepas from Cercle Nautique Chambéry-le-Bourget in the Cox's seat, and you can see Émile just there lying down in the bow seat. So you kind of think that Great Britain will win this race. They're the European champions, and with the new crew.
Yeah, long history in this boat class as well, the PR3 mixed Coxed 4.
French look good here on this near side. Took a bronze in the Euros and a bronze in the Worlds behind the British boat. That was a different crew. Ollie Stanhope was in that crew. Now Edward Fuller is stroking the boat. Morgan Feisnoise from Bradford on the Avon Rowing Club come into the boat in the 3-seat. And already Britain moving out.
And they'll have raced a preliminary race earlier in the weekend, which is really a chance to test tactics against one another in a preliminary race. It's a chance to get onto the course. It has no future bearing on lane assignments. In that preliminary race, well, it was Great Britain whom we're riding with now, with a sizable margin over the rest of the field back to France and Italy. France just under 10 seconds ahead of Italy, but it is a good chance to test tactics, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. 1:40 is world's best time pace through the first 500 metres. They're just over a second slower than that, very still conditions. The breeze, to be fair, is just blowing up a little bit. I hope not too much to disturb the likes of Ollie Zeidler, who obviously prefers the water dead flat, but so does everyone. There's the French crew, a little lean out there from Margot Boulot, just slightly away from her rigger, the Norgenté oarswoman. Behind her, Jérôme Hamelin from Aix-les-Bains in the east of France. And at the moment, they are just 2/3 of a length behind the British crew, who, as you can see from that graphic, are the fastest moving boat on the course.
Yes, several gold medals from that Great Britain combination at the World Champs last year. Of course, the Paralympic Games as well. Erin Kennedy in the Coxed seat to take the gold in this category back in Tokyo, along with boatmate Gerd Akauskaiti.
Guidra Raskukaite, yeah.
Thank you.
And easy, smooth flow from the British boat coming up to 1,000 metres. It is France in silver medal position. I'm not sure the Italians, who are back in third, will get a medal out of this, just with 3 entries. there'll just be 2 on the podium. But France, they've got the overlap on Great Britain, just a length behind. I can't see them overtaking the British, but I guess you never know. This is smooth water. There's not going to be many mistakes. I like the new boy, Morgan Feist-Noyes. He won the Rising Star Award at Bradford-on-Avon, and he's really slotted into this boat well. Big shoes to fill after Ollie Stanhope, the multi-oarsman, decided this season in para rowing wasn't for him. And a lot of change around. Edward Fuller, the 20-year-old, moved into the stroke seat. Feist-Noyes just 19. Behind him, the power Guy Jaraski-Kaite in the 2 seat, really aggressive. And Frankie Allen, who celebrated her 21st birthday 3 weeks ago in Bled. Erin Kennedy really sending out a message. She's using what she had to go through and suffer from, a double mastectomy, just to urge women to check themselves and go through the check. And she says overcoming breast cancer has been the hardest challenge of her life, but it's taught her all about her support network and team, and make sure everyone knows their body and goes to the doctors if they have any concerns. So that's a great message to hear from Erin. There is the Italian Cox, Flavio Grasselli, the 15-year-old, in the bows of that Italian boat. We're getting a shot from our trailing catamaran. 2 seconds outside world's best time pace, so they're just going to miss a new world's best time. Wind has picked up a little bit as they've gone down the course.
Yeah, fantastic start to finish, continuing to open up their margin. Cool 34 or so strokes per minute, quickest moving boat on the course, on their way to capture a gold in the PR3 mixed Coxed 4. And yeah, these Coxed 4s, of course, you can see just the head poking out of the coxswains. They lay down flat in the bow, and it makes it fantastic to steer in these 2,000-meter courses, because you've really got just a straight view down the race course. But that's the 1, 2, 3 in this A final for the PR3 mixed Coxed 4. And they're closing in then well into the red buoy zone, marking the final 200. That's a look at the French crew.
Yeah, you can see the back of Erika Salzo, the 40-year-old from Amiens in Normandy, in silver medal position. The drone is flying over the crews as they come up to the last 20 metres. I think the British coach by Nicola Benavente with the British team this year. And what a great job she's done with this 4 as they come up to the line. Great Britain will win the PR3 mixed Cox 4s. There they go. The gold medal, 6:47. That is, I think that is a new World Championship best time. It's pretty close, it's unofficial, but 6:48 is the world's best time. France were in silver medal, so I think that is possibly a new world's best time. And I think Frankie Allen is passing Guy Jaraski-Kaite. And maybe they've heard the crowd announcement, so we think that's a new world's best time, 6:47.29. It beats the old world's best time set in Rachice in 2022 by a second. And so the course is speeding up.
Yeah, it is. You mentioned before, it is a fantastic second World Cup, isn't it? We're getting so many new Cup best times, world best times. And we'll get confirmation of this one in just a moment. There's the bronze medalists, Italy. And a replay of the start. Great effort from GB. And then here's the French. And these will be athletes who have shared the podium with one another over the years, including the last World Championships last year.
vincitore della medaglia d'oro.
Great Britain! Great Britain represented by
Gran Bretagna, rappresentata
Francesca Allen.